Good morning, friends. Well, I've been busy this morning. I did get an email yesterday, I guess. Or maybe it was this morning. I don't know. I've been so busy. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, from my friend in Florida, who's probably watching this, about a home movie film, 8mm film apparently, that was filmed, recorded during the surrender of Japan aboard the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. And on September 2nd, I think it was, 1945, World War II, which is cool. And I may have an opportunity to digitize that film for them. It belongs to a museum down in Florida, military museum in Florida. Anyway, it got me curious because I have over in the corner something that a couple of my sisters and I were working on almost 2 years ago now. We started on some of my dad's scrapbooks from that period of time. Dad was not in World War II. He joined the Marines right near the very end of World War II. And so I went back. I didn't know the dates, so I dug into his scrapbook. His mother, my grandmother, saved all, I say all, I don't know, a lot, dozens of letters from him when he was in the Marines. He was in Parris Island at first, and that's all I've seen so far because by the time he left there, Japan had already surrendered. And so he was not, I know he did spend time in Tokyo Bay because he told me he was there on ship and stayed on the ship because he was a military policeman, and he had seen enough of the shenanigans of some of his fellow Marines and other service people probably, and the locals when they went ashore, that he didn't need to go ashore, so he chose not to go ashore. He stayed on the boat. So that's, I know that for a fact. He spent most of his time in Tientsin, China, which is on the water, which is a gateway to what was Peking, which is now Beijing, the capital of China. And that's where he spent most of his time. I came across a website, China Marine website, where there's a page dedicated to pictures and the people in the pictures from the post-war Marine presence in Tientsin, China. And there were like 36 pictures out there that I got to see, and I pulled all of them down and tweaked them a little bit because I thought I could do a better job. And I posted them back out there for the man that runs that website, and he's apparently looked at them and is pleased with them and may put them back out there on that page. I don't want to get too involved in this stuff. It could keep me busy all the time. However, I am pleased to be a part of it. I'm pleased to do what I can do with my resources that God has given me. So that's cool. That's cool. Cool stuff. And I took a picture of every page this morning on my desk here of Dad's scrapbook, or my grandmother's scrapbook, of all of his letters. I only scanned 3 of them. I've only looked at the first 3 letters in there of when he arrived at Parris Island. He'd been there a couple of days when he sent the first letter to his folks, to his mother, basically. I'm not sure my folks were still, my grandparents were still married at that time, and I did find out that my grandfather was actually running a bolter mill back in 1945. I thought he had a lumber mill, but maybe not. Maybe it was a bolter mill, which was made for sawing short logs, 4-foot logs, into squares that could be used for turnings. Talk to you later.